मुंबई उत्तर मध्य लोकसभा सीट महाराष्ट्र की सबसे हाई प्रोफाइल सीट में से एक है। वंशवाद की राजनीति के दो सबसे बड़े चेहरे इस सीट से अपनी किस्मत आजमा रहे हैं। ऑन द रोड के इस एपिसोड में हम कांग्रेस उम्मीदवार प्रिया दत्त के कैंपेन को कवर करेंगे। प्रिया दत्त इस सीट से अब तक का अपना सबसे मुश्किल चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं, तो चलिए हमारे साथ इस कैंपेन ट्रेल के सफर पर। So, where are we going today?
Today we are going to Kalina.
Okay.
And we've got 5 meetings in Kalina today.
Okay.
And yeah, so that will go on from 4 o'clock to 10 in the night.
Okay. So we'll catch you there. How you campaign with? Priya ji, I want to know how Mr. Rahul Gandhi has convinced you this time to contest an election.
No, it was not Mr. Rahul Gandhi who convinced me. I think it is some things that he said which made me think again. And I went to meet him and to tell him that I'm not going to be fighting the election. And he was very supportive. This, in the sense he told me that of course it is, I understand where you're coming from, what your feelings are. But he's saying, Priya, we all are fighting not for ourselves, we are fighting for this country. And I think that is something, he never told me please fight, go do this, do that, nothing of that sort. But that made me think, rethink my decision. And I realized that people like us, all of us, who believe in, I would say, sadbhavna, who believe in unity, who believe in the fabric of our country, all of us in some way have to give back at this time. We have to come out and do something. And this was my way. I got an opportunity to fight this election, and for me it is my way of doing something for the country.
How is your campaign going on?
Campaign is going on very well, and I think we have planned this campaign in such a way that we are reaching out to people directly. And as you saw even here, there is an interactive thing with the people, where we speak, we convince them, and people also come out with their problems. So it is a very good I like this campaign much better than what we used to do earlier with padyatras and just wave to people or in the jeeps and things like that, because it is a direct connect with the people.
I have also observed that apart from local issues, you are also raising national issues like demonetization or nationalism or any other issues. It is helping you to connect with people.
Yes, very much, because see, first of all, I also try and explain to them what happens. We tend to not explain anything to the people. I'm explaining to them about what this election means to the nation. It's not about gutter pani nala. It is beyond that, and it's on various important issues. So demonetization is one which has really affected the people directly, and I think that is what is something which has touched them.
You spend almost all your day on the field meeting people. So do you get any time to spend with your family?
Right now, no, not at all. I think if sometimes I go home in the afternoon just for a quick lunch and things, but that time my kids are not home from school, and by the time I get back home at night, they are fast asleep. So I'm not really getting time, and it's only early in the morning when they're leaving for school where I meet them 5-10 minutes, and that's it. But they do understand that this is a unique situation. In 5 years they have seen me so much of me, and for everything. So yes, it is difficult because their school is started. My son, older one, is going to start school on Monday. I've not really been able to be.
So what promises have you made? Like suppose if you get an elected, because they may be missing you too much because you are continuously on the field.
Yeah, right now yes. So we're looking forward to our time together. I keep telling them now it's till the 29th, and then there's going to be a break till the verdict comes out. So we have that much time together.
This is unique constituency. More than 50% population lives in slum, and there is an elite class as well.
Yes.
So, what are your goals for those people who live in Bandra West or in upper areas?
We've done a lot of work in Bandra West, and what we did actually address the issues there is I worked there with the citizens, and really worked in great partnership with them, with the ALMs, with the citizens groups and everything. And whatever we did there, we did with their inputs. People say, how did you spend? I always spend my funds keeping in mind the needs of the locals. I always want to hear the voice of the locals to know where I should spend my funds, because after all, those funds which I spend is going to affect them only. So, there'll be people who will come that we need this, and that's how I allocate funds in my constituency, especially in Bandra West and, in Santa Cruz area and all these places. Now, when you look at development work there, the Cart Road Promenade, the Bandstand Promenade was made during our time, long back. We continued to maintain it. We handed it over to the residents of the area who then maintained it. We always came whenever they needed major repair work, which we put our funds there. But that has become like a landmark, in Bandra. And preserving open spaces, beautifying open spaces. At that time, we used to hand over the open spaces to maintain to residents till BMC came and took that away, and they started maintaining it themselves. But I think it's a great synergy between an elected representative and the citizens, where we work together on everything. I haven't seen much work at all. I mean, there is not too much. There has been tokenism really in little ways, where what they do a little bit of work and they'll put a larger than life board, to kind of advertise that this is what they've done, and that's about it. But our work has been, people see our work and are nameless, so our name will be there in little ways.
That was the mistake.
I don't believe that. I don't know actually, if it is a mistake or not. Like I said, I work with a very close relationship with the citizens, that
but marketing is necessary in current political scenario.
It looks like it that you have to be on everybody's face most of the time to ensure that yes, I'm around. So you work or not work, but you show that I'm working. That is also enough, I guess. So today,
are you learning this trick?
I don't want to learn this trick. I'm very happy with my work and continuing to work the way I am.
What they have said, what are the issues they have shared with you?
See, issues are plenty. आपने खुद देखा है, आप चले हैं इसके थ्रू के इतनी हालत ख़राब है लोगों की. यहाँ सिक्योरिटी, विमेन सिक्योरिटी की बहुत बड़ी समस्या है. और यहाँ एयरपोर्ट का भी पट्टा है, जहाँ सर्वे, आई थिंक महाडा का सर्वे हुआ है और 75% लोगों को अपात्र कर दिया है. तो ऑफ कोर्स ये भी बहुत बड़ा इशू है, जिसके हम आगे भी लेंगे. और लेकिन मेरा कहना है कि यहाँ जो है उनकी सत्ता सेंटर में भी है, स्टेट में भी है, कॉरपोरेशन में भी है. उनका क्या कारण रहा है कि उन्होंने कुछ काम नहीं किया. यहाँ आप देखें कि नगर सेवक का काम तो बिल्कुल है ही नहीं. वहाँ कुछ काम नहीं हुआ है. तो अगर आपके पास सब जगह एक स्ट्रॉन्ग गवर्नमेंट है, अब मैं समझती हूँ काम तो बहुत ही होना चाहिए था.
If you get elected, then what would be your priorities for these people?
My priority would be first the security of the women. I think that is something we will do even before we are elected. And then of course the housing which is a very big issue, because हर इंसान चाहता है कि अपना एक घर हो. तो ये housing के बारे में trying and addressing a resurvey of this area, ताकि people जो अपात्र हुए हैं क्यों हुए हैं वो अपील में भी है अभी. और जो infrastructure का मामला है, हमारी कोशिश रहेगी कि वो भी हम we should try and sort that out.
When we think about this constituency, so only one name comes into everyone's mind, that is your father's name. I still remember people used to call him Sukh Dukh Ka Saathi. So how it is difficult for you to carry that legacy?
I think there is always a comparison, I think. That is something I have to live with.
Continuity with change.
But it's very important, that I am my own individual. मेरा काम करने का तरीका भी स्लाइटली अलग है, यू नो, जैसे टाइम गुजरता है वो टाइम के साथ भी चेंज होना पड़ता है। तो वो ज़माना मेरे पिताजी का ज़माना भी नहीं रहा अनफॉर्चुनेटली पॉलिटिक्स में, तो उसके साथ हमें भी बदलना पड़ता है। तो मैं समझती हूँ, लेकिन उनकी विचारधारा हमेशा मेरे साथ है, उनके जो टीचिंग्स हैं वो कैसे काम करते थे, लोगों के साथ जैसे कनेक्ट करते थे, वो सब उनकी जो एक स्ट्रॉन्ग वैल्यू सिस्टम है वो मेरे साथ है।
इसके साथ ही आखिरी सवाल, इस इलाके में करीब 50% से ज़्यादा का पॉपुलेशन, ये पर्टिकुलर एरिया की अगर मैं बात करूँ, दे लिव इन स्लम। सो इफ़ यू कम इनटू पावर देन आप इनके लिए क्या करेंगे? क्योंकि बहुत सारे उम्मीदें हम यहाँ पे लोगों के बीच में देख रहे हैं। बहुत
नहीं, हमेशा उम्मीद रही है और हमारी कोशिश हमेशा यही रही है कि एक जो है हाउसिंग का मसला जो है उसको एड्रेस करें। अभी ये पट्टा एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी का पट्टा है जहाँ एयरपोर्ट डेवलपमेंट की बात चल रही है। हमारा स्टैंड बहुत क्लियर रहा है कि हम चाहते हैं कि लोगों को जो एयरपोर्ट इफेक्टेड हैं उनको इन सीटू डेवलपमेंट हो उनका, या 2 या 3 किलोमीटर के अंदर हो, जो हमारी पॉलिसी भी कहती है। तो वो हम तो डेफिनेटली हमारा स्टैंड उसमें वही रहेगा। और हमारे क्षेत्र की बात करें जहाँ 50-60% स्लम्स हैं, वहाँ अगेन हाउसिंग का बहुत रीडेवलपमेंट हुआ। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट लैंड के ऊपर जो लोग बसे हुए हैं उनका इशू है, और तो वो इश्यूज़ को मैं एड्रेस करूँगी।
शुक्रिया, हम आपसे बात करेंगे। हम आगे भी आपका कैंपेन कवर करते हैं, बहुत सारे लोग आपका इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं, सबसे मिलते चलते हैं। हम पारसीवाड़ी में, और यहाँ पर जो है एक तरफ आप देख रहे हैं प्रिया दत्त जो है लोगों से मिल रही, छोटी छोटी मोहल्ला सभाओं में इस बार जो है प्रिया दत्त ने खास तौर पर जो है अपना वक्त स्पेंड करी, लोगों से मिल रही है। कुछ यहाँ पर लोकल लोग आए हैं प्रिया दत्त को सुनने के लिए, उनसे बात करते हैं। भाई साहब, मुझे बताइए यहाँ पर इस बार क्या माहौल लग रहा है, यहाँ पर किस मुद्दे पर आप लोग इस बार वोटिंग करने वाले हैं?
यहाँ तो प्रिया दत्त का ही माहौल है, दीदी जीत के आएगी। और 5 साल में यहाँ पे पूनम महाजन बिल्कुल ही नहीं दिखी है। ना कोई काम हुआ है, ना रास्ते बने हैं, ना यहाँ के गरीबों की समस्या है। जब हमारे यहाँ जो गाँव देवी टूटी है वो टाइम कोई बीजेपी का नेता नहीं आया, और ये जितना भी तोड़फोड़ हो रहा है ये सब बीजेपी के इसमें ही हो रहा है। व्यापारियों को तकलीफ है, बीएमसी की तकलीफ है, डिपार्टमेंट की तकलीफ है।
ज़मीन पे कुछ बदलाव देख रहे, क्योंकि मैं काफ़ी जगहों पर घूम रहे, यहाँ पर अभी गटर नालों की समस्या काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, घर भी काफ़ी पुराने ज़्यादा है। तो क्या जो वादे किए गए तो कुछ पूरे हो पाए?
नहीं, कुछ पूरे नहीं हुए उनके, मतलब उनके पूरे हुए, उनके जो अच्छे दिन आ गए, लेकिन जनता के अच्छे दिन आए नहीं।
महंगाई आप लोग के लिए इशू है क्या इस बार? भाई साहब, महंगाई इस बार आप लोग के लिए मुद्दा इशू है क्या यहाँ पर?
जी हाँ, काफ़ी बड़े तौर पे महंगाई एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है। साथ में बेरोज़गारी और लोगों को जो छोटी छोटी समस्याओं से जो जूझना पड़ता है, जो कि सीधे सीधे उसका इफ़ेक्ट उनके घर परिवार और रसोई पर पड़ता है। काफ़ी हद तक इस बात को लेकर वो परेशानी है।
बिल्कुल। मुझे आप लोग प्रिया दत्त को ही क्यों क्या दत्त साहब क्या अभी आपको लगता है कि उनका जो किया हुआ काम था वो याद कर रहे हैं आप लोग? क्या लगता है?
दत्त साहब ने बहुत काम किया और प्रिया दीदी ने भी बहुत काम किया। 5 साल में पूनम महाजन कभी दिखा भी नहीं और कुछ काम भी नहीं किया, खाली बोलते करेंगा। 15 लाख का वादा दिया, 50 रुपये तो डालो बैंक में।
तो 72,000 का यकीन है आपको? 15 लाख आपके अकाउंट में तो नहीं, 72,000 आ जाएंगे लगता है आपको?
हाँ, राहुल गांधी को सब मानते हैं, दुनिया मानते हैं राहुल गांधी को।
अच्छा, आपको उम्मीद है कि 72,000?
हाँ, उम्मीद है आएगा, जरूर आएगा। प्रिया दत्त जीत के आएगा।
प्रिया दत्त जीत के आएगा। तो ये लोग हैं जो बता रहे हैं कि प्रिया दत्त जीत कर आएंगे। Priya ji, your opponent Poonam Mahajan claims that she has worked really hard for the people and people will re-elect her. She is confident about her win. What do you want to say?
I do not want to comment on that. If she is confident, I think that is very good. All I'm wanting to say that you have seen the ground reality of what it is, and wherever I have been, I find there is a lot of anger in the people.
Earlier, you were not in the mindset to contest this election, and you had also explained the reason in a detail. But Priya, Poonam Mahajan claims that it was the fear of defeat because of which you were avoiding to contest. What do you want to respond?
Why did I change my mind?
Okay, my last question.
If it was a fear of defeat, why would I change my mind?
Modi versus who? What do you want to say on this?
See, I'll tell you one thing. They have made that into a battle, but in our party, we have never declared, ever. And we have been there for a very long time. We have never declared a prime minister candidate or one face, ever. It is only the BJP, and that too only in the last election did they project one face. We don't do that.
When you go and meet people, do they also ask who is the face of Mahagathbandhan?
No, they don't.
Something like that?
No, never, never.
What they ask you? Like they want?
They are concerned about who will address their issues. They are not concerned about who is going to be the face of Mahagathbandhan. They've always known that Congress party has never. We've got prime ministers like Narasimha Rao, like Manmohan Singh ji. When BJP claims that it is only one family, and Lal Bahadur Shastri, where was the family then? So their propaganda in itself is a basis of lies. That is what people have now got to know very clearly.
Apart from this, MNS is helping Congress and NCP candidates at many places.
Yes.
Have you spoken to Raj Thackeray for support?
He's definitely supporting all. I think he has made a big declaration also on the 6th, and he's supporting, and his cadre is always working with us.
Do you think that it will help you?
It will.
Because they have many good presence in many parts of the
Yes, of course it will help.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं। आगे बढ़ो। हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं। राहुल गांधी जिंदाबाद। प्रियंका गांधी जिंदाबाद।
Campaign is going to end in some time now. Priya ji, I saw your campaign whole day. My last few questions. We saw your brother Sanjay Dutt was with you during your nomination. Will he campaign for you?
Yes, he will, of course. Not decided when. I'm still trying to figure it out. But he will if I need him. Yes.
Okay, because you stay in Bandra and there are many celebrities stays here, and your family also belongs to a film industry. So, do you get support from big celebrities during election?
See, I never have tried to get, specifically tried to get support, because I feel I've always fought elections on a different kind of a level, more direct contact with people and things like that. My father used to do the same thing. And but I think more than the support is always there. I think they've always supported my father, they've always supported me in every way. But to bring them out and just for campaigning and all, I just feel that it's not that something I would really want to do.
I asked this question because in current scenario, it seems that Bollywood is sharply divided between pro and anti-Modi camp.
I think it's a free country. Everybody has the right to choose, and everybody has a right to back whoever they want. That's not a real issue here. And some do find the need that they, have to back a party in power or things like that. So that's something which is really a choice of the people.
Okay. Also, like if for an example, if I take someone like Anupam Kher, he is a very good friend of Baba and your family as well. So, and we also know that he is one of the biggest admirer of Prime Minister Modi. So, when he meet you, so does his support affects your relationship?
It doesn't affect at all. Shatru uncle has been part of BJP for a very long time, and but my father and him have been the best of friends, and he's like family to us. There has never been kind of a difference because of their political leanings. Not at all. Not at all.
Recently, you have said that most of the Bollywood stars supports Modi out of fear. Why do you think that?
I didn't say out of fear. It was a question that I was asked. I never said it. I said that's something to wonder about. I said that, and yes, I feel there are times where they don't have a choice, but if asked, they would have to go, I feel.
Okay. Thank you so much and all the best from our side, and thank you for your precious time. Thank you. All the best. Thank you so much.